Good morning, family. It is currently 4:30 in the morning right now. Woke up a little while ago. Still not 100% today, so I'm gonna be skipping the run. I'll probably still go to the gym just because I feel like super flat and I feel like I lost all my muscles, even though it's not true. But you know how it is if you go to the gym. Yeah, just haven't been in like a couple days now, so not feeling too good. So I'll probably go there, not on the run this morning because it's like 40 degrees out. I think it rained, so yeah, we'll still get a lot done today though. I'll make my to-do list right after this, and I did want to talk about the beginning today, which is basically your beginning in entrepreneurship and your business and your goals. I'd like to unpack that a little bit later, so stick with me. Alright, it is 9:22 right now. I just finished up a bunch of work for Creature. I was doing some tech pack stuff. I was getting the measurements down for some sizing on different products, as well as finishing up designs and just completing the tech packs to send those out to the manufacturers so I can get the next season or two en route. So getting those done soon, that's pretty important. I just ate my pre-workout meal. I had some fruit, honey, and I'm slowly trying to integrate myself back into carnivore diet, which I tried like 2 years ago now, and I did it for like maybe 4 months or so, but that was great. It was the fastest I ever got that lean, and especially with me being in full cut season right now, I'm trying to get lean fast, so you know, summertime comes, I'll be there. I'm about to go to the gym in a second here, hit some back or chest, we'll see, and when I come back, I'll be doing some more work, and then we'll kind of go over some stuff about, you know, the beginning and your intro into your journey to success, as well as mine. So we'll talk soon. I'm gonna hit the gym right now, and I'll get back to you later.
Come on, where's the trust?
Okay, just got back from the gym a little while ago. I made something to eat, did some work for Creature, and we're here now. So kind of talking about the beginning of your journey to success, the beginning of my journey to success, kind of unfolding that a little bit. So in the beginning for me, I've already been through this in a separate video, but it was more of finding what I really wanted to put all my work into, put 100% of myself into. And like I said, I'm all or nothing kind of person. So for me, it's easy to devote myself to something, but it's not easy to stick with something because I really have to have that drive and that passion for it in order to really, lose my mental trying to put 100% of myself, so to say. So first step, kind of like I was saying, is figure out what your thing is, and you don't have to love it like I do. You don't have to be all about it, as long as you can see yourself really sticking with it. And I made a video about this prior, so I'm gonna link that in the description. I forget the name of it, which day it was, but I will link that, and that's kind of tells you a little bit more about how to find your thing, I guess. So do that, go through trial and error, go through the finding of yourself to see, okay, can I really stick with something in this nature, or is it something more of a Y category, So go through that trial and error, figure out what it is that you can stick with, that you can really like. And if you have that figured out ahead of time, props to you, man. I congratulate that. Now, once you have that and you've really put your mind to something, or at least, I think this is what it is. I've done my due diligence. I've looked into many avenues, and I think this is what it is. Once you have that, what you need to do is you can visualize. You can also just plan. You have to see yourself the longest term. You can see, okay, where does this lead me? When will I stop? When will I not stop? See the long term, and you also have to see the short term. See, okay, where do I start? If you have these ideas in your head, even if you know nothing about whatever subject it is, right? if you have the idea of, okay, well, to start, maybe learn something, and you know, by the end, it's okay, if it's real estate, own 3 multifamily homes or whatever it may be. But you have to see yourself in the very end as well as in the very beginning. Now, once that's somewhat clear, you got to write it down. For me, like I've always said, writing down is the biggest thing because it puts something that's in your head to real life. So write it down, write down your start, write down your end, and then what you have to do is fill in the middle. So what steps do I have to take? And I always say, you know, be realistic. Don't just say, oh, then I'll meet someone who will help and do it all for me. Really think about it. This is the important part, right? And it doesn't have to be perfect, but you need to have an idea of, okay, once I've learned this, I'm gonna start investing in this, or I'm gonna go for a loan, or whatever it may be. So make the end and make the beginning, and just fill that out, you know? And I really hope I don't sound like I'm preaching right now, and in all my videos, I hope I don't sound like that. It's really just me trying to give the information that I've had to learn through trial and error, and kind of sharing my story and sharing my journey that I've been going through every day with you guys. Now, obviously, when you get into something new or you're just starting to take something seriously, you're gonna have to learn a lot about it. You know, knowledge is power. So obviously there's things like YouTube, obviously there's books, there's people you can talk to. Do your research. Really do it well. Don't just look on YouTube and find one guy who's super good at it. Look in the old books, look in the books from the 30s. Those, you know, there's many perspectives you can look at and take pieces from each and then form your own kind of approach to it. Now, when you've done your research and you said, you know what, I have a good concept, a good understanding of the main base of what I want to do, stop right there. Because you need to turn back around and do more research. This could be biased of me to say, and obviously no one knows everything when they first get into something. But for me, like I said, I'm all or nothing. So when I thought I knew everything about, say, starting this clothing brand, and I went all in, I was sadly disappointed because I knew not the first thing. And like I said, I'm not the same as all of you guys. Some of you guys might be a lot better than me. You probably are. But it's the fact that you have to turn around and say, you know what? Let me do some more research. Let me find some people who have been where I'm trying to go. You know, a mentor, a solid mentor is probably one of the best things you can get. Solid. So do your research and then do more research. Now, continuing on, this is kind of it's harder for some people, I'll say, because, you know, I'm naturally an extrovert. So I'm always talking to people no matter where I go. I can go get food, I can whatever, and I'll just have conversations, right? And some people aren't like that. But the one thing I will say is, if you're not going to try and integrate this into your life, which I really suggest you do, is at least in your business path or whatever path you are trying to go down, branch out as much as possible. Like I had said in a previous video as well, when I started music, I reached out to everyone on my contact list and, you know, on social media, whatever, and I met some of the best people my best friends that I still know to this day. And that was only because I reached out and I said, hey, who does music? Who wants to get in with this with me, you know? And with your business or whatever it may be, constantly expanding your web of network is going to be the key to your success. And I do really stand on the fact that, you know, it's not what you know, it's who you know, but it's both, definitely. But I will say, to get to that position where you know someone, you need to put yourself in that position, right? There's no luck. It's just, you know, I'm going to go talk to people and maybe I'll find someone who can help me. So constantly talk to people, constantly reach out, try and connect. And that's no matter where you are. You never know who's in the cafe with you or who's at the restaurant. But talking, being nice to someone, it's the easiest thing you can do. You know, just give someone a compliment, say, hey, I like your shirt. What's your name? Oh, I'm John. Okay, great. What do you do for work, John? Whatever it is. And, you know, whether that's spreading, you know, making customers for yourself, whether that's just making acquaintances where, oh, he does graphic design, oh, I can use that for my brand, you know, and you just become friends with someone and it's a lot easier, you know, you're going to have life on easy mode if you have all these resources in your circle. But I just kind of was going over a couple key points, I would say, with the intro into your success, into your journey as to what you want to do. I think these things, at least, you know, they really helped me out in the beginning, and looking back, these I've really kind of attributed to my where I am now, I'd say. So, you know, I hope this has helped you guys as well, And if there's anything else you guys want me to talk about, I'd love to. I hope I helped at least one person out there, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I'll catch you tomorrow.